Well, folks, you are watching Africa Media, and we are currently on the University of Liberia Capitol Hill campus. My name is Enoch Zuo II, and as we speak to you, we are currently on the main campus of the University of Liberia on Capitol Hill, Monrovia, Liberia. If you just joined us, we'd like to say thanks to you. Kindly share this coverage from wherever you're watching to our diaspora followers. It's 13 minutes up to 12 noon in Liberia, and there is a very serious situation here on the campuses of the University of Liberia, where normal classes have been disrupted. As we speak to you, I have been here for nearly 1 hour 30 minutes, and just in a tone of an eye, classes have been disrupted. As we speak to you, students have left their respective classes, and we see the Progressive Student Alliance, PROSA, issuing statement and also parading the main campuses of the University of Liberia. Students who have come here to write their examination have been kicked out of classes as a result of the tension that has mounted on the main campuses of the University of Liberia. From where we stand, this is the Louis Arthur Graham School of Law, and there are other classes here that are currently disrupted. You can see through the window the empty chairs, and students are positioned outside of the classes, just moving all around, rambling on the main campus. We're going to talk to some of the students. So we're going to talk to some of the students to share with us their experience this morning, and to tell us as to whether they have written their examination. We've been told the May 10th should have started today. So we're going to talk to one of the students. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome. What is your name?
I'm Ikes D. Walker.
What is going on?
Well, as you can see, the campus again is disrupted by our fellow comrades who claiming to be they want to speak on our behalf.
Okay.
Yeah, the two major political parties on the campus are the one involved in those things, SUP and PROSA. Yeah.
I want to speak on your behalf in what term?
According to them, they observe that the R button is being taken down, so there's a need that the R button be added back to the platform. That's the only way, proper learning will be on the campus.
So what has their action caused this morning?
It caused serious distraction, disturbances. Even a lot of students or a lot of comrades are very confused. They don't even know what to do, because whenever these things happen, students go about losing things, like food, like material, like bag, and a lot of things happen on the campus. So I'm so frustrated.
I'm told that May 10th should have begun this morning.
Of course. I even wrote my first test this morning, accounting. And I was going for my second test when it got cancelled by the very guys.
How many tests were you to write today?
I was scheduled to write 2.
And only one you wrote?
Right.
What's about other students?
I want to show them believe that some of them not wrote any test, because as you can see, the environment is upside down, and you'll not be brave enough to go and sit in class to carry on test writing.
We hear two groups singing from two different angles.
They are the two political parties on the campus, SUP and PROSA.
So PROSA is singing from one end,
yes.
SUP is singing from the other end.
Oh yes.
How long is this May term expected to last?
We were scheduled for just meeting this week and next week at show.
This week,
because the schedules are different. Some professors will get different schedules, some of them will fall in next week, but mostly the schedule or the week was meant for our meeting.
Do you think you're going to write your test tomorrow?
I don't have class tomorrow, but I'm sorry for my comrades who scheduled for tomorrow.
But do you think the process will continue tomorrow, taking into consideration this Friday's subject attention?
As as for my information and what I've been observing on the campus since the day I've been here, as those guys have started the process, it continues the whole week. Because according to them, no aborting, no meeting. So that's a continual process that I can assure you.
So their demand is the aborting should be added on the side, the add and drop.
Yes.
What are other students saying?
Other students, if you look in the faces of the students, some of them they are in favor, some of them are not in favor, and some of them are frustrated because of the way, even though you'll be in my interest, but the way you present your case makes you right or wrong. So in the faces of the students, you can look. Students are frustrated actually.
In your own judgment, are they right or wrong?
In my judgment, or what our brothers, our comrades are doing, yeah, I may say they are right. In other words, I may say they are wrong. Okay. If you are pleading on my behalf, it should be done severally. Not to plead on my behalf that the end sustain or I get, I lost something important, that belongs to me, my belongings. But on the other side, it is important, right? Because we enter this system, this is a state university, and then we enter this system to acquire good education. So if there's a need, we are lacking certain things, it should be undertaken. It is our right, our constitutional right. So when it is absent or it is missing, I think it should be added back, or it should be brought back to the system.
Was there a reason for the add and drop bunting being removed? There are information that the bunting got removed because of malpractices.
Yeah, because of malpractices. Yes, that's
from
true.
Whose side? From the student side?
No, I think that came from the system.
Okay.
That came from the system.
What's your name again?
I'm EKD Walker.
Okay, thank you. So he's a student of the University of Liberia. We're going to talk to another person. Welcome. What is your name?
Yeah, good morning. I'm a Comrade Timothy Nbar, and I read public administration major at the State University of Liberia on the campuses, at the Capitol Hill campus, and I'm majoring sociology or minoring sociology. Right? Thank you.
What is your starter now?
My starter, I'm a first semester sophomore student.
Okay. You are to write your examination today, your midterm.
Yeah, I should be writing midterm today, but due to the atmosphere of the campus now, our environment is not really conducive for learning purposes.
How can you describe the atmosphere?
The atmosphere is very bad.
There are students, other student grouping, students who are like you. We see them entering different classes. What have been their action? What have you seen students do?
Yeah, I'm one of those who are against these things on the campuses of the University of Liberia, because I've observed over the past time before I could even enter. Can you imagine, a brother? I entered here since 2022. Wow. And up to now, I cannot even reach to a junior level because of these things. And these things have not benefited us as students. So I see there is no reason for us to be carrying, even if we want to protest, because as students, it is our right. There are these things that we are entitled to, it should be given to us right, right. But at times go back, we should understand that if we are engaging in such manner and we are not seeing result, we need to readjust.
They could say this is the readjustment.
No, this is not a readjustment, because these things are things that they have done over the past time for so many years, and there is no concrete result from it. So it is not a readjustment.
So you see that as doing old thing in different form.
You cannot be doing one thing over and over. At the end of the day, you expect different result. It is not possible. There are other ways that you can channel your grievances to the administration, and at times go back. If you want to protest, for example, because these are things, this is one of the major issues that is found on the campuses always now, right? If you want to protest, we got the president office here. You can go at the president office, he lock her up, we offer ACs and all the things. There are benefits that she are entitled to, you put stop to it. With that, she will address our issue as students. But now when your federal comrades in class, learning, trying to read their meeting and they're stepping in.
That could be the same.
No, you cannot, comrade, listen, you cannot say you cannot say you are advocating for me. At the end of the day, I become harm in the process. You are not advocating for me.
But lacking the president could be, the same radical approach.
Lacking of the president could be one of the best approach. And now, I may not even say one of the best, but it could be the best approach. Because when you lack on us, there where she will come to the issue that you are presenting.
It could be denying her from freedom of movement.
Yeah, it could deny her from freedom of movement because you got a reason. And when you lack on us, you will understand that this thing that you are protesting for, it is cutting out to the student. And we, the student, could back you in the process. Because for me, I'm veteran. I added some of the courses. Honestly, I added some of the courses. English 2 or 3. Okay. I added it and I will remove. Can you imagine? The first time we were supposed the semester should have resumed in November. Okay. We should have resumed. But then they said This and that, we supposed to resume January. But before then, I courses.
And it was removed.
And I was removed from the classes.
So
how is up to now, I'm still already in the class.
So how is the process done now? Since the system
So
is
now-
not working, is it done manually where you got to stay in queue?
No, it is done on a very professional level, and I'm a commence the administration, right? They say since that is the case, there are a lot of students are complaining, oh, our name were removed from this one, that one. You guys sit in a class, there's a list will go around. When the original list come from the portal,
Yes.
from the administration, this list that are going around, when you notice that your name is not on that identical list, and you're supposed to be in that class, write your name. Your name will be added. Make sure that identical instructor, you do his assignment, you do all of his activities in the class, and at the end of the day, you will get your grade. And I feel that the administration is right. Because the semester are coming up, because the semester is going, the semester is ongoing. We are about to meeting. After a few weeks from now, we'll be writing final. So there is no need for you to open the app button, because there are a lot of students that have been sitting home. There are a lot of students been sitting home. They're only waiting to write final and thing. So student, my brother, students are using their means to exploit other students. This or they are.
If I'm getting you right, that means before you add or drop any course, you must have submitted to or have it submitted to the administration or to your instructor.
To your instructor
And
for that
then
identical
the
course.
administration will put it in themselves.
The instructor will carry it to the administration, to his department.
Yes.
Then the department now will reach it to wheresoever is supposed to reach it.
But
And
previously, you used to sit from anywhere and do it.
you used to sit from anywhere and do it. And the people say only for this semester, to go on smoothly.
Okay.
Only for this semester. Only it is limited. Because they want for the semester to go on smoothly. So why we as a student we cannot back the people? And we know we want to learn. And forgetting to know that if we disrupt classes here, these people at the end of the month they will still take their salary. And you and I as a student will be delayed.
How far has this semester gone? It should be 4 months, right?
They say, yeah, we started saying January the 20th.
So this
March
is the
20, or February 20, make or how do you call it? 1 month. March 20 should be making over 2 months. And the semester is supposed to run for 4 months. Maximum should be 4 months. So these are issues that we have facing.
So where are the students? The students that were kicked out of their classes, where are they? Are they gone home?
The student around, one of those. I'm one of those. I'm victim in the process. But I cannot channel it in a way that other companies are channeling it. There's not a right approach. Because company, I pay $800 every day to come here to come on campus. 400 to go, 400 to come. 800. And I will not come. It's not in my interest that I pay 800 to come on campus. Then all I put there, there's swap class. I came here to learn. I came here to acquire a degree so that I can be able to sustain myself and my family tomorrow.
Is majority of the student population supporting this?
No. I just feel people and other people politicians are using these people to gain political relevance in our country. We have understand the issues. Politicians are using the process.
The process has been mastered.
Honestly, it's been masterminded by politicians.
Will you mind calling names?
I may not call him, but there are few political parties around here that we know of.
In position or opposition?
Opposition. Even some people are in the administration. Even some people are people are in administration. They are the problem of these things because they may not be 100% happy with the president's decision to appoint foreigners to our country.
Okay. So before I take leave of you, what could be your grading with respect to the performance of the new president?
Well,
do you think she's working in the interest of the student body?
For now, we cannot agree her. Right? But through the observation, because we have been hearing of rumor that number one will be running a trimester where we had 3 semesters in every year. In every year we had 3 semesters, and that could be another means of following our academic, so that we can see how best to be to attain our degree at the appropriate time.
That means it will help you to graduate sooner.
It will graduate sooner, and another thing could be it will help us to adjust ourselves with other things, because a lot of these days due to the economy of the country now, you cannot depend on only the theory aspect.
Yeah.
We have to learn all the trade, we have to be trade, so that we can see how best to help ourselves in the process. So for the president, currently, she's doing well. I must commend her. She's doing well, because my youth should have been And one of the reasons why I said she's doing well is by telling instructor to go from class to class to ask students that are willing to learn. We got two categories of students. There are other people who want to come here to disrupt classes. There are other people who want to come here for me, I feel that I came here to learn, to acquire a degree. But I'm from a very humble background, so I came to lift my background from the slum to another level. These days, in the 50s and 60s, 70s, the 40s, you could not have a Koluba in the University of Liberia. In fact, when you have a Koluba, you will not be around in the city side. You'll be in the bush style learning. It used to be on the cover. So when we have the privilege now, this thing we need to practical route to see our best to live the country.
So on an average, you think she's trying?
She's trying her best.
Let me take you back to the disruption of classes. Did you see anything like casualty? Was any student seen bleeding in the process?
No, to be honest,
hurt?
there was somebody last week, Wednesday, we observed that a political party was masquerading in the campus of the University of Liberia. They step in or ProSci. Because for me, I'm here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I witnessed ProSci protesting. And to be honest with you, there was no student that was harmed in the process. ProSci only went about blocking rules to see our best to draw the government, the government attention. Yeah, we witnessed the process, and the process went on smoothly. Where police have to come in, and when police come in, there were things become calm at the end of the day. The next day, which was Friday, we came to school. And since then, things have been going on smoothly. But only to our surprises today, we came here today, we see ProSci doing the same thing. And I do believe as a student, but as a student, we should not. And let me tell you something. For me, we are one of the students that we are deciding. We are deciding, and we are planning a coup.
Oh, planning a coup.
Or planning a coup against these two guys, the ProSci and the Student Unification Party, to be going against them. Because mind you, there are a lot of students, when you look on the campus of the University of Liberia now, there are thousands of students. They are deprived of right from learning.
So what could be the action of that coup?
The action of the coup is, before you do a protest, you should come to us. As a student, you should come to us. Before you undertake a protest, you come to us. And we should know the meaning of the protest. And when the protest is genuine to us, then we'll back you in the process of protest. But when you come on, because you feel that you hold money from one politician to this,
are they not to go to the university's administration?
They can go to the university administration. They are 100% granted to go to the university administration, right? But you are not protesting for the university administration. You are protesting for the student. Because now when you ask them, you even take microphone to them, you ask them, and they say they're protesting for the student of the University of Liberia. And the protest is not in our interest. We believe the protest is not in our interest.
What could be the numerical strength of that coup? How many students
I'm discussing the whole university.
The student population.
I'm discussing 75%. Because when you take your camera around, you observe these guys are protesting on the camera and they are even 50. And you got thousands of students. Everything. You got thousands of students here.
For example, those students who are part of SUP already and also part of ProSci, can you convince them?
I'm not going for them. I'm going for those that are vetted in the process. Those that have been vetted in the process. These are people that I'm going for. Those people that feel that for every time ProSci and SUP decide to protest, it can affect them. These are students I'm going for.
And you're targeting 75%.
I'm targeting 75% of the student popularity on all of the campuses of the University of Liberia.
How soon do we hope to see that name surfacing?
And what it may not be the semester.
Okay.
It's a time indefinite, right? We are working on things, and we are trying. We cannot give you a specific time. Like I said, it's time indefinite, right? But we are working on things, and we'll come back. And watch out when we come in. When we come in, it won't be easy. Like I said, I'm not against ProSci protesting. I'm not against SUP protesting. But you should protest on a genuine basis. It should be a reason that you should protest that we, a student, will be able to benefit in return. You should not protest, then the protest harm us. You can't tell me say you're cooking for me at the end of the day, put person in the food, I mean cooking for? No, you're cooking for yourself. So thank you.
Thank you, sir. Your name again?
I'm T. Timothy Enbar, reading public administration major, sociology, Mano.
Mr. Ba, you're welcome.
Thank you.
So this is the current atmosphere of the University of Liberia. You're watching Afric Media. My name is Enoch Zuo II. As I speak to you, classes have been disrupted. Some students were fortunate to have written few tests, especially those ones that came early this morning. They were opportune to write few tests upon their arrival, but just a few minutes ago, around 11, the entire, all of the classes got disrupted. And as I speak to you, there is no class in section. Students have been compelled, have been forcibly pushed out of their respective classes, and they are just roaming on the campuses of the University of Liberia. This is Capitol Hill, and we see two student groupings singing Battle Crowd. From the background, you can hear PROSA on the other end, the Progressive Student Alliance, and the Student Unification Party is also on the other hand. It's quite an unfortunate situation. Midterm should have started this morning. In fact, the process started this morning because few students, wrote their examination. But right now, they can no longer continue the process. And as per information we have gathered from students that we talked to so far, this midterm officially begin today and is expected to continue up to next week. But it's been a very hectic one on day one of the midterm. So we don't know what is going to happen in the coming days. We don't know what is going to happen. But as we speak to you, there is calm. We are not witnessing any form of violence. The only unfortunate thing is that students have been forcibly pushed out of their respective classrooms. Instructors can be found nowhere. Students are just roaming on the campuses, and no classes in section as we speak to you. The both bodies, PROSA and SUP, have taken the two palaver halls, singing their regular battle cry. We're going to cut you there. We're going to rejoin you subsequently. My name is Enoch Zuo II, and you're watching Afric Media, and it's good to be here. Kindly stick and stay with us. Just click on the like or the follow button below your screen to get notification. Just in case we were to begin another coverage, just click on your screen. You will see follow, or better still, like. Just right below your screen. Click on it, and you will definitely receive a notification if we were to begin another coverage. Early this morning, a publication was done on the official Facebook page of the Student Unification Party, the Vanguard Student Unification Party, calling on students to, stay away from to stay out of classes. And I will read directly what was published. And it says, comrades, no need to come to school today until the e-portal is available to all. There will be no midterm exams. Long live SUP. This is the publication that was done this morning about 5 hours ago on the official page of the Student Unification Party. But on the other hand, PROSA has taken the lead, asking students to leave classes, and not through persuasive means, but forcibly push out of classes. But we're going to rejoin you subsequently.